Welcome back to Trending Update USA. I am Steffan, and today we dive into a major storyline that has taken the tennis and broader sports community by storm: Sebastian Korda's surprise engagement announcement and the cascade of reactions from some of the most recognizable names in American tennis and golf, including Coco Gauff, Jessica Korda, Nelly Korda, Tommy Paul's fiancée Paige Lorenze, and several other notable figures who didn't waste a second weighing in on the news. What started as a simple engagement post quickly transformed into one of the most talked about cross-sport relationship moments of the season, uniting fans from tennis, golf, lifestyle media, and mainstream celebrity circles who have long followed the Korda family's unique dynamic. As the news circulated, it became clear that Sebastian's engagement represents far more than a personal milestone. It underscores the deep ties within American sports families, the emotional connections between athletes, and the evolving culture where social media turns life events into global talking points. Sebastian Korda's rise in tennis has always been accompanied by intense curiosity about his personal life, a curiosity amplified by his status as a member of the famous Korda sporting dynasty. Son of former Australian Open champion Paige Korda and younger brother to LPGA stars Jessica and Nelly Korda, Sebastian has lived much of his life in the spotlight. Even so, the engagement post, featuring a simple but elegant photograph of the couple, a ring sparkling against the backdrop of a sun-drenched coastal scene, felt different. It was pure, intimate, and instantly viral. Within minutes, celebrities, athletes, and fans surged into the comments section, creating the kind of digital stampede that only occurs when the story crosses multiple fandoms at once. For Sebastian's supporters, it was a long-awaited moment. For casual fans, it was a surprise that sparked renewed interest in the Korda siblings' lives. And for his colleagues and competitors, it was simply a chance to celebrate someone widely respected on tour. Among the earliest and most enthusiastic reactors was Coco Gauff, the reigning U.S. Open champion and one of Sebastian's closest peers among the new generation of American tennis talent. Coco has long been known for her authentic presence online, mixing humor, sincerity, and emotional intelligence, and she didn't disappoint here. Her reaction, posted with a blend of playful excitement and heartfelt support, quickly became one of the most liked comments under the photos. Fans were quick to highlight that Coco has always spoken highly of Sebastian's professionalism, work ethic, and the easygoing personality he maintains despite the pressure of carrying the Korda legacy. For many viewers, Coco's voice added a sense of generational unity to the moment. Two young stars at the forefront of American tennis celebrating each other's milestones both on and off the court. Social media quickly circulated screenshots of her reaction, elevating it beyond a comment and turning it into a symbolic celebration of camaraderie among rising athletes. Another powerful wave of attention came from within the Korda family itself, especially sisters Jessica and Nelly Korda. Known not only as elite golfers but also for their close sibling bond, the Korda sisters have always played a central role in Sebastian's public image. Jessica's reaction was warm, humorous, and deeply personal, referencing inside jokes only family members could understand, giving fans a rare glimpse into their private dynamic. Nelly's comment, on the other hand, was a blend of big sister pride and emotional resonance, acknowledging how long the family had known this moment was coming, and how happy they were to finally see it shared with the world. Fans of the LPGA were ecstatic to see both sisters reacting publicly, with many noting how the engagement news had instantly transcended tennis and begun trending across golf-focused social media communities as well. In fact, the Korda sisters' combined influence was one of the catalysts that pushed the story into mainstream conversation, where lifestyle influencers and celebrity news pages quickly began reposting it. Tommy Paul's fiancée Paige Lorenze also stepped into the reaction spotlight. Paige, a digital personality with a substantial following in fashion, wellness, and lifestyle content, has been increasingly present within the tennis world since her relationship with Tommy Paul became public. Her reaction to Sebastian Korda's engagement was graceful, warm, and aesthetically aligned with her signature content style. Fans of tennis couples and lifestyle culture celebrated her comment, noting that Paige's presence in the tennis community has contributed to the sport's growing visibility among younger audiences. Given that Tommy Paul and Sebastian Korda have trained together, traveled together, and share deep camaraderie on tour. Paige's inclusion in the comments added yet another layer of connectivity between various branches of modern sports celebrity culture. As the interactions grew, more ATP and WTA players chimed in. Several American competitors, including Frances Tiafoe, Taylor Fritz, Ben Shelton, Madison Keys, and Jessica Korda, added quick notes of congratulations. This wasn't just a standard flurry of well wishes. It was a testament to how deeply woven Sebastian is into the social fabric of American tennis. Tiafoe's comment stood out for its humor, referencing one of their long-running training jokes, which fans immediately picked up on and circulated across fan pages. Taylor Fritz kept his message concise but supportive, with fans appreciating the understated camaraderie. Ben Shelton, ever the energetic presence online, contributed a lively reaction that fit perfectly with his personality and resonated strongly with younger fans. Even Madison Keys and Jessica Korda, both known for their grounded and thoughtful social media voices, contributed messages that added emotional weight to the growing pile of reactions. Each comment, no matter how short or playful, underscored the same idea: Sebastian Korda is not just a talented athlete but a deeply respected and well-liked figure within the tennis community. For fans, the collective response became an opportunity to observe the softer, more human side of these athletes. In a world dominated by competition, rankings, injuries, and constant pressure, these moments of personal celebration remind audiences that the athletes they admire are also individuals with families, relationships, and emotional bonds. Engagement news, particularly involving someone from such a well-known family, has the ability to momentarily unite otherwise divided fanbases, transforming rival players into supportive peers. This is not the first time the Korda family has dominated sports headlines outside of competition. Their unique cross-sport impact has long been a point of fascination. Petra Korda's tennis legacy established the foundation, but the daughter's success in golf solidified the family's multidisciplinary fame. With Sebastian carrying the tennis torch forward, the Kordas have become one of the most successful multi-sport families in American history. The engagement only intensifies public interest in how the siblings balance their careers and personal lives, and fans are already speculating about the possibility of a sports celebrity-packed wedding. Whether or not the ceremony will include a blend of tennis and golf stars, crossover fan speculation has already begun. Some joked about who will attend from the tennis side, who will represent golf, whether the venue will reflect the family's international history, and how the family's close-knit nature will influence the wedding's tone. Among all the excitement, lifestyle influencers and sports journalists quickly joined the conversation, analyzing what the engagement means for Sebastian's brand trajectory. With tennis viewership rising, driven by a new generation of charismatic players, the timing of this engagement appears poised to boost Sebastian's visibility beyond the sport. Media outlets have already begun drafting stories focusing on the Korda siblings' combined influence, the increasing convergence between sports and lifestyle branding, and the emerging era where athletes' personal milestones carry commercial implications. For fans, however, the primary reaction remains emotional rather than analytical. Many commented that they had watched Sebastian grow up, referencing interviews and behind-the-scenes footage from his junior days to his presence on the ATP Tour. Others expressed excitement about seeing a new chapter in his personal life unfold, noting that the relationship appeared stable, mature, and well supported by the Korda family. As with any social media-driven storyline, humor also played a central role. Memes began circulating almost immediately, including jokes about the Korda family's gift for producing star athletes, playful references to sibling competitiveness, and commentary about how fans now expect wedding glimpses that will go viral just like the engagement post. Some pages edited iconic tennis and golf images to create cross-sport wedding predictions, pairing tennis rackets with golf clubs and symbolic imagery of the family's athletic identity. Underneath all the trending humor, the tone remained overwhelmingly supportive, reflecting how beloved Sebastian has become among fans. His polite demeanor, grounded personality, and consistent interactions with supporters have built a reputation that extends far beyond his win-loss record. The engagement also holds symbolic meaning for American tennis, which is currently undergoing a generational resurgence. with Coco Gauff, Ben Shelton, Taylor Fritz, Francis Tiafoe, Jessica Korda, Madison Keys, and others forming one of the strongest American contingents in years. Sebastian's engagement offered an emotional narrative thread linking the group. Moments like this strengthen public perception of a united American tennis community, one where athletes not only compete together but also celebrate life moments together. Fans noted that this collective support mirrors the dynamic seen among WTA players over the last decade, where friends often congratulate each other on personal milestones such as engagements, pregnancies, and retirements. The ADP side has now shown similar unity, contributing to a broader cultural shift in how athletes publicly support one another. As the story continues to circulate, commentators have pointed out that the real power of this engagement announcement lies not in its celebrity appeal but in its authenticity. The photograph itself, simple and unfiltered, resonated with audiences craving sincerity in a highly curated digital world. The genuine reactions from fellow athletes only amplified that authenticity, transforming the moment into a communal celebration. Whether it was Coco's excited message, Jessica and Nelly's emotional sisterly reactions, Paige Lorenze's elegant comment, or the playful notes from ADP and WTA stars, the overwhelming sentiment emphasized one theme: joy. For Sebastian Korda, the engagement marks not only a milestone in his personal life but also a new chapter in the ever-evolving narrative of the Korda family's place within American sports culture. For tennis fans, it is a moment that deepens their connection to an athlete they've watched rise through the ranks. For the broader sports community, it represents the latest intersection of tennis, golf, lifestyle media, and celebrity culture, a reminder that athletes live rich, multidimensional lives off the court. And for the online world, it is simply the type of wholesome, celebratory moment that provides relief from the constant tension of competition and news cycles. As Trending Update USA continues tracking reactions, commentary, and future updates surrounding the Korda family, it is already clear that this engagement will remain one of the standout off-court storylines of the year. The post continues gaining traction, with thousands of likes and comments rolling in by the hour. No matter what else unfolds, whether more athletes react, whether wedding plans become public, or whether the Korda siblings offer more behind-the-scenes glimpses, the moment has already cemented itself as a major cultural highlight in the world of American sports. And with that, this has been Steffan for Trending Update USA, bringing you full coverage of one of the season's most heartwarming and widely celebrated personal moments. Stay tuned as we continue following every angle, every reaction, and every new development surrounding Sebastian Korda, his engagement, and the broader sports community that has rallied around him.